Our first hero to activate this round is going to be Ariel. All we're going to do is get her 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, she's not affected by hindrances because of the Elven Boots. I wanted to do that to get her within range of Thorgar, who can heal her. I'm then going to activate Thorgar next. He's going to go 1, and then he's going to do his action. First one, heal wounds. What's amazing is at level 3, which he is now, he can heal 4 HP, but it's going to take 2 time to come back, and that's going to heal Ariel to full. We then still have 2 movement, so we'll spend 1 movement to move here into these thorns, ow, ooh, and take 1 point of damage. And then we'll move ourselves into this Story Event 2 card. Let's see what this is. The heroes reach a point where the track splits. One of the heroes studies the ground once again and then states, "We are at a fork. The tracks come from 2 different directions, so it is impossible to know which will conduct us to the orc camp. We need to gather more information by moving to these locations, waypoint 2 and waypoint X, to discover where these tracks lead. Ours is the choice. Split the party or proceed together as one." Splitting the party never seems like a good idea. Place the Story Event 2 card on top of the event deck. Take waypoint token 2 and X and flip them face down. Randomly place them hidden over locations B and C. Okay, and those are on those map tiles. When a hero reaches one of these waypoint areas, flip the waypoint token up and resolve it normally. Open the Lightning Bolt and Star spawn gates. Remove the Shield spawn gate from the quest. Oh man. Place the blue Orc Raider, the double seal, at the spawn gate Lightning Bolt, and place the green Orc Warrior at the spawn gate of the Star. Okay, and then we have to spawn enemies. That means we have to spawn 1 enemy on top of that, because that's 2 enemies and there's 3 heroes. Well, the nice thing is we keep giving ourselves more time in the event deck. I'm happy about that. We placed the 2 waypoint tokens face down randomly. 1 is up here and 1 is down here. 1 has the number 2 on it and 1 is the X symbol. We're going to open both of these spawn gates, and then we are going to remove the shield spawn gate from the game. We've placed the blue Orc Warrior here and the green Orc Warrior here. We'll look at their cards for a second. I think we're going to have to draw power cards for both of them. And then we're going to spawn 1 enemy. So we'll go ahead and grab an enemy card here, and we get a blue raider with a power as well. That will spawn in location. We've got a lightning bolt, so that will spawn here. Well, that looks like a lot of fun, and poor Icarus is here all alone. Oh boy. Here we have our 3 enemies. The blue Orc Warrior will be controlled by Thorgar, the blue Raider will be controlled by Ariel, and the green Orc Warrior will be controlled by Icarus. So we're going to draw powers for each one. So this Orc Warrior will only have +3 health. That means he's an 11. This Raider will have, when defending, +1 blue die. And if he gets the gremlin symbol, he'll defend. Oh, geez. And then the Orc Warrior here, the green one, is going to get +1 defense. He has 3 defense? Jeez. Well, I've done a total of 3 movement with Thorgar. I think I'm going to go ahead and do his 4th movement here. He's going to take another point of damage. That's terrible. And then he is going to dash to move here for his 2nd action. Okay, that's all he can do. Then we're going to have to draw an encounter card, and Icarus could be in for some trouble. Let's see what he gets. He gets activate no enemies. That is amazing. So I'll put this in the discard pile, shuffle it up, and be ready for the next round. Wait a second, we're not at the next round. Icarus hasn't gone yet. So I get to decide, do I want to go over here and try and fight this green orc? I kind of do. The only thing that's slowing me down or preventing me from just running in there really quick is that shadow token. That means another enemy is going to come out. That means I have 4 enemies. Do I really want that? I know that Icarus is not going to be able to take him out. He's got 3 defense, and because he hasn't moved this round, I believe those guys actually get +1 defense. That gives him 4 total defense. But on the other hand, if I just stand here, I am doing absolutely nothing on my turn, and I'm not helping my team. So it's just a question of what do I want to do? I almost wish some sort of enemy had activated, so that way I wouldn't have to go into line of sight of that shadow token. Because look here, if we even move to this spot, that token's going to be revealed. Oh man, do we do it? Do we just do it? I kind of feel like this is one of those times where it might actually be okay that we don't do that. I really want to go in there, but I think tactically that's a silly idea. We're going to take 1 step back. So at least enemies have to move towards us. in order to attack us. So let's do that, and then let's just go ahead and draw the top encounter card. We have activate 3 enemies. And this is the shuffle card. Activate 3 enemies, and then we'll shuffle this card back in. We'll start by activating the green orc warrior. Looking here, it says we are within range 3, so attack with hand axe and use battle shout. Battle shout won't do anything for them, fortunately, because at the end of this activation, we're at the end of the round, but normally it'd give all other enemies +1 defense. He's going to roll or attack with a hand axe with 2 automatic successes, reducing armor by 2, but Icarus has his 2 shield, magic shield, that will block that, so that's all that's going to happen there. Next, we'll have our blue orc warrior. He has no one within line of sight, so he'll just move 2 areas and then attack someone with the hand axe. We'll move him 2 spaces, 1, 2, and then let's see, does he have line of sight of Icarus? I'm pretty sure he does. Oh man, bummer. So he is going to hit Icarus with the hand axe. The hand axe is the same thing. It's 2 automatic damage with -2 armor. So we are going to have to defend on this. We'll roll 2 blue dice, and we get 2 defense. Great, doesn't do anything. The blue raider also has no one in line of sight. He'll move 2 and attack with his knife, which is 2 auto successes. That's totally blocked by Icarus's 2 defense. However, he is going to get poisoned. Ugh. So he'll be taking 1 damage during each time phase. The advantage for Icarus is he does have that troll ring, so poison really doesn't do a ton to him. He'll move right up to here. That will end our round. We'll go ahead and grab our story event card off of the event deck. We still have Divine Gift. Too bad we can't get that ability each time that's revealed. And then we'll go ahead and move to the next time phase. We have our work cut out for us. With those 2 blue enemies moving, I was trying to decide if we're going to have line of sight, and it looks like we are. So if we move into that location, you can see here that that shadow token is going to be revealed, because if we move to there, that token can see that spot. That token cannot see that spot, though, without going off of the board. So that's good. I'm glad I didn't cheat there. But yeah, if we had moved into this spot, we'd have to reveal this shadow token. During our time phase, Icarus will take 1 point of damage and then heal it. He'll get his being able to attack 2 enemies in the same place, his cleave back. Thorgar will be able to ready his purify, and his heal wounds goes up to 1. Ariel will move this one down to 2, which is a bummer. She really wants that back, but this way I am playing it correct. Sorry about that. We'll also grab our magic defense, and then we have to do our roll to save for Icarus to see if he can get rid of his poison. Remember, he's lucky, so he gets to roll 2 dice for this. Rolling 2 and looking for a star, and he does not get it. Bummer. I'm thinking of activating Ariel first. What I want to see is, where is that cross? Let's see. I would say, oh, does that nick that? I don't know. Does that have line of sight? I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with she would not have line of sight there, so she's going to have to move here to be able to attack. I think she's going to go for the Blue Raider. The Blue Raider, she can reduce his defense to 0, or his armor, and then she can try and just do the 6 points of damage to him. Yeah, he rolls 1 blue die, but I still think that's our best bet. If we can get rid of one of these guys before they start all activating, I think it might be worth it. So let's go for that Blue Raider. We are going to focus this attack, so we have 1 automatic success. We're also going to use the Dancing Lights so that he no longer has that 1 armor. So he just has, actually he has 5 health, not 6. So we just need 5 points of damage with 3 dice. That's not very likely, but let's see. We've got 1, 2, and we've got 1 star. The star isn't going to do much. Do we want to re-roll this? Why not? Let's reroll it. We'll use our Arcane Robe to reroll this one. Come on, be something good. It's another hit, and it's a Lightning Bolt, which is useless, but that means we've done a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to him. 1 away from taking him out. So he'll take 4 out of the 5 points of damage. Don't forget, he gets to roll a blue die. If he gets a gremlin, he gets +1 shield. He doesn't. Okay, so he'll take 4 damage. I'm also going to remember that this is going to take 2 time to come back because I used the 2nd level ability. Let's draw our encounter card, and we have activate all M enemies. I don't think any of these are M's. They are not. Otherwise, each enemy recharges 1 and heals 2 HP. So that Raider who had 4 points of damage on him now will only have 2. Really? Man. Well, let's go ahead and do Icarus next. I think we're going to go and try and take care of these blue enemies. That green orc with that 3 defense is just insane. So we're going to move 1, 2. Now the first thing we need to do is reveal this shadow token, and we have just a regular enemy. Okay, let's see what we get. I will draw the top of our enemy deck, and we get, oh yay, another blue orc warrior. But this one doesn't have an ability, at least. This one will also be controlled by Thorgar. Our next thing we need to do is try and save against this raider, because if we fail on our save, he gets to attack us with his sword. And then if he succeeds with that sword attack and gets a lightning, he'll dual wield and chuck his knife at us. Let's see what happens. We're looking for a star. We get to roll 2 dice because we are lucky. And look at that. There's a star. There's a gremlin. Hopefully you don't roll that when we attack him. Right now, no one has supremacy because that orc is considered 2, the raider is considered 3, but Icarus is considered 2. So let's go ahead and attack that raider. We might as well use our cleave ability. So this will take 2 time to come back, but we are attacking both him and the orc warrior there as well. So since we are focusing, we have 3 auto successes. We'll roll 2 dice. And, oh, we've got 2 lightning bolts. We can attack again. Oh, okay. First of all, let's see. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total successes. I definitely think I'm going to take that. Remember that this raider has no defense thanks to Ariel. He will roll 1 blue die. Yeah, he gets a shield that's -1. That's still 4 damage. He only had 3 health left, so he's toast. He'll drop for us 1 loot token in that space, and he'll drop for us 1 beautiful soul shard. I love those soul shards. We are at 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 now. The orc warrior now is going to get attacked. He has 1 armor. Don't forget he does have 11 health. So we'll remove 1 of these hits, but he'll still get the 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Way to go, Icarus! 4 damage? I will totally take that. And he's going to use that the 2 lightning bolts so he can do a second attack. So let's do that. So we have 2 automatic successes. We'll roll 2 red dice. Let's give him a roll. And we have, are you serious? We're going to give him a critical. And we hit him for 4 damage. 4 minus 1 for the armor. So we're hitting him for 3 total damage. That would almost kill him if he didn't have this blasted vigorous ability. So we add the 3. 4 plus 3 is a total of 7 damage. And we get to draw a critical token. Okay, let's see. What are we going to get for us? We are going to get -1 health. So he has -1. He now only has a total of 10, and we've done 7 damage to him. Well, that was a successful hit. We'll go ahead and draw our next encounter card. Activate 1 enemy, otherwise spawn 1 enemy. Well, we have 3 enemies out. I get to decide which one I want to activate. Let's go ahead and activate that green orc warrior. If we look here, someone is within range 3, so we can attack with hand axe. Hand axe is 2 auto hits minus 2 armor. He's going to go ahead and attack Ariel. I'll show you that in a second. The nice thing is she doesn't have armor anyways, so that's why I was like, hey, why don't we do her? And then the other thing that we need to know is he's going to use Battle Shout. Battle Shout says until time phase, all other humanoids in its area gains +1. Well, there's no one else in his area, so that's not going to do anything. The big thing is he will just do 2 auto hits to Ariel, and Ariel has to defend. You can see here, 1, 2, 3 areas away. That's why he's attacking Ariel. Ariel does have 1 magic defense to block 1 of those hits, and then she'll roll a blue die for the second one, and she fails. She can't do any re-rolling, so she'll just take 1 point of damage. But I think that's worth it, especially because now that means Thorgar can go, and he can try and take out that blue orc before he activates. Thorgar is going to run in here with Icarus and go, I'm going to help you with my Thunder Strike. And he's going to attack that blue orc warrior. I honestly don't think we even need to roll. If we look here, he has 1 defense, then we have 3 auto successes, so that's 2 automatic damage. We can focus for 3 auto damage. He has 7 damage plus that critical, so we only need to get up to 10, and we'll do 3 automatic damage with this. There's no other enemies there. If there were, we could maybe try and get this AoE KO. That's not helpful. So we're just going to blow this Orc Warrior to smithereens. He's going to give us 2 more soul shards, which will put us all the way to 10 total soul shards. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And he's going to drop another one of these in our space, which is great. We'll then go ahead and pick up both of these. So Thorgar is going to get 20. Ooh, plus a treasure. What treasure are we going to get? we're going to get what is this? A flying male? When you're recording and you're far away from this stuff, it's hard to read. It's a flying maul. This looks awesome. It's a blunt hammer, 2 auto successes, 1 red, 2 blue, a range of 1. You can KO, also hits another enemy within its area. You know, I could give this to Icarus. I don't know if that's better than his sword. But I like the sword. I can actually attack twice. But 2 and 2 red, I don't know. For now, Thorgar has a big enough backpack because he can actually hold 3. I didn't realize that. So he's going to put the flying maul in his backpack. He's then going to use, because he still has 1 more action, he's going to use his Purify and heal 2 HP. That doesn't matter, but get rid of a body condition. He's going to do that for Icarus. Icarus will no longer be poisoned. Thank you. Thank you, Thorgar, you amazing healer, you. Now let's draw our top encounter card. I think you can see it right here. And we have activate all F enemies. Neither of those are their strength. The active hero must shift one of their used powers back 1 space. Ooh, that's Thorgar. Let's do his basic healing one. We'll push it back another space. So this is his heal wounds. So yeah, it's not going to refresh this round. I'm really glad that Ariel didn't get that because I want her big attacks back. That I think is going to end this round though. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. So we'll go ahead and discard our event card and we're finally going to see a new one soon. That green orc warrior has just been sitting there menacingly but not doing anything. I'm kind of amazed. We will go ahead and refresh during the time phase. This power of the cleave will go down to 1. Both of Thorgar's healings will go to 1. Ariel will almost have her powers back. This one will flip over. She can still have her dancing lights. And I think that's it. Let's start that next round. Let's go ahead and start this round with Icarus. We're going to have him move 1, take 1 point of damage because of those thorns. Ow. 2 to move here, and 3, let's move into this spot. Now, because we're in here, I believe we have to reveal this waypoint token, and we found the X token. It looks like X is 4.26, so let's read that. Looking at the tracks and judging from the sheer number of footprints, the heroes understand themselves to be on the right path. The landscape in front of them seems even more dangerous, so they decide to advance with close ranks. Resume play until all living heroes are over the waypoint X area and are not engaged in combat. Oh, so we have to kill that guy. Okay, then go to 4.27. We're going to go ahead and swing our longsword at him using our focus as our extra hit there. And we'll roll and we get, oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just dealt him 5 points of damage because he has 1 armor. He has no special ability, thank goodness. So really all we need to do is get into that spot and then defeat that orc. We can do that. Activate all wounded enemies. Yeah, okay, well the one we just hit, he's going to activate. He's first going to attack with his War Axe and then use Berserker and attack with his War Axe again and add +1 hit. He's got his 2 auto successes here. He'll roll 1 red die. He gets a third total success. Icarus has 2 magic defense. That will block 2 of these. And then he's got 2 armor. That'll block the first attack. Okay, that was good. Now let's do the second one, though. This is where the pain happens. So he gets +1, so he's going to do 3 auto damage. He's going to roll 1 red die, and then we have to do a critical. And he gets 2 lightning bolts, so he is going to knock down Icarus. Icarus will no longer have his armor either. Bummer. We'll then go ahead and draw from the bag for our critical. And what do we get? We get, just -1 health. Now Icarus is knocked over because of the KO, so he has no armor, so he has to roll the 3 blue dice for 3 defense, because he can roll up to 4. So we'll roll all 3. He gets a lightning. I'm going to use that lightning bolt to reroll these. Can do that 1 time, and we get a shield, nothing in a shield, so we just take 1 point of damage. So that's our 3rd point. That's not terrible. Now, I think it's a no-brainer who we should activate next. It's Thorgar. The reason why is because Ariel has none of her powers for attacking. They're all exhausted. So she's not going to be able to do any attack really against the orc unless she wants to use, yes, her staff. I don't think that's going to be a good idea. That's 3 blue dice. We do know that if that green orc activates, it will use its hand axe against her, so then she should be okay. The only issue will be if that orc moves 2 areas for some sort of reason and blocks her path and moves to here. So we just have to hope that this encounter card doesn't move the green orc. If that's the case, I think Thorgar should be able to do the 3 points of damage to take out this blue orc, and then she has a total of 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, and dash 5. We could then actually get to 4.27. I think that's going to end this scenario. So let's do it. Thorgar will move 1, 2, 3 into this location. He will take a point of damage. That's going to be his 3rd. Ow. Those blasted thorns, right? And all of his healing is exhausted. So yeah, let's go ahead and attack. We have 4 auto successes because we will focus the attack. 1 red and 2 blue because now it's soul rank, which is our level 3 divided by 2 rounded up. And we'll roll. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's terrible. This at least is a hit, but that should still be enough. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 1 armor. That will still deal 4 damage. 4 plus the 5 that he has is more than enough to take him out at 8. So he will drop 2 more soul shards. So we have 12 soul shards. We only need 4 more and we can level up someone to level 4. And he's going to drop 10 coins, which Thorgar might as well pick up. He's the money hoarder. Let's go ahead and reveal the next encounter card. And we have Veteran Assault. Activate all blue enemies. Note we have a green orc. Otherwise, all engaged enemies perform their attack. Sweet. There are no engaged enemies. So with that, Ariel will go ahead and move 1, 2, 3, 4. She can ignore this thanks to those boots, and then dash into this location. The hero's journey continues, following the tracks into the most obscure and dangerous part of the forest, hopefully leading toward the orc camp. Rewards none. Proceed to quest 5. Well, you guys, that's 4 quests in the books. That is awesome. I know I made a bunch of errors in this one too. I'm sorry. I'm still having so much fun. I hope you guys are too. We're going to keep going. I know this is one of the ones I messed up on. Black Darts. I did 1 damage per soul rank. Well, her soul rank is level 3. I think I only dealt her, 2 damage? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is we're having fun. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to jump and put something else on the table or if I'm just going to move to quest 5. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you at the next stop.